A group of motivational speakers took some time out Tuesday to talk to students at Olympic High School. They included former Carolina Panther Leonard Wheeler and a former Miss North Carolina. Each speaker focused on how they overcame challenges and hardships to achieve success.
Really, we're just here to give back and tell kids that they, no matter where you grow up, whatever, you've got a chance to be the best you can be. It's just a matter of making that decision and going for it.
More than 50% of the student population at Olympic High is below the poverty level.
Giving back has always been something that's happened in my life. I have so many people in my life that's given me their time. Back in the day, we used to say that a community helps raise your kids. Well, when I look back in my community, growing up in the projects of Toccoa, Georgia, I remember going home and guys would go, "Hey, why are you here? Are you home just to visit?" They were making sure that I was taking care of my business. So they were giving something back to me that they themselves did not possess. They did not go to college, a lot of them, but they wanted to make sure that I attained a college degree and beyond that. So when I look back at the people in my life, man, they gave so much more to me than I can ever give to these young people today.
Giving back to me is important because, in my opinion, that's why we're all here. That's why we're on this planet. To take the experiences and the life experiences and the things we learn and share those with other people. It's not enough to be successful and obtain success and obtain all these things and then never share them with other people. So I feel like that's my duty to give back. There's a whole younger generation coming along. There are people who are struggling, and if something that I can say or some experience that I've had can help that person a little bit to be able to deal with something they're dealing with or to be successful or put them on the right path to success, then I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do.
I don't know if God creates each of us the same, but for me, I just get very dissatisfied with just gaining. In fact, when I became Mrs. Colorado and Mrs. North Carolina, the whole pageant part of it, being on stage and the lights and the camera and the crown. I don't even wear a crown. I think it's kind of, my opinion, ridiculous, but I did that in order to have a title so that I could make a difference in the world. That's just my personal fire. It's been there since I was a little girl, and that's what keeps me refueled. I love the bling, I love the toys, I love fun, I love adventure, and I plan on having lots of it. But if that's all I had, my life would become very boring very quickly. And so I enjoy giving because it becomes, to me, like a cycle of life.
First of all, it is amazing to have friends like Don Nicholas. No, really, because I believe that when you surround yourself with people that are willing to do it the right way, it gives you the authority, even when you sometimes get off track, or you get out of alignment, or you get out of your lane. Those people remind you of how it's supposed to be done. And just like the word says, iron sharpens iron, so as one man sharpens another. As we surround ourselves with successful people, they help sharpen us to be successful as well. And they give us the authority to believe beyond our own capacity of belief.
Yeah, based on the feedback that we had from the students and the faculty here, I think that we've made a difference. We opened up the session for questions. Kids popped their hands up and stood up right away and asked questions for the mayor and Leonard and Victoria about overcoming things. We were very frank and honest on the stage, and it really seemed to open them up. So I think we got through. And after, kids were coming up asking us follow-up questions about athletics or business, or what's it like to meet the mayor, or so they really seemed dialed into what we had to say. Teachers and teaching is great, but we weren't here to be teachers or test them. We're just here as outside people from the community that have had various successes and trying to share. But I think at the end of the day, students felt that, and they came up with lots of questions, and a couple of them came up and cited examples that this person or that person said that stuck with them. If we touch one life today or help one child, then I think we've accomplished our objectives.